Today we're going to look at how to blend colours within an object. It's going to be an option called Alpha Lock, and how we can animate a colour change within an image. So I've got this image of a house here. If I select on my layers, if I click on the actual image within the layers, you can see it comes up with an option, Alpha Lock. Now what Alpha Lock does is it allows me to colour only in the pre-existing pixels. So anything which is transparent will not be covered. And that's great, as I said, for colour changes. So what I'm going to do is, if I want to blend two colours within this house, let's say I want the bottom section blue, I'll paint blue down there, and then I'll use this smudge tool in the top right, and you can choose different brushes for it. The air brushes tend to be best. So I'll go across, you can see that creates a wonderful, perfect blend. Now if I want to animate this, what I'll do is I will allow that airbrushed transition happen across the frames. Now when I press play, you can see that this colour change goes across the house, and as before, if you want this to be smoother, if you want it to be slower, you need to change the frame rate and think about how many frames you are making for this transition. An easier way to do your colour blending or your colour change would be to simply reduce the opacity on the brush, enlarge it, and on each frame go over it just with a light. Now when I press play, you can see the house going blue slowly. Something really cool is that this Alpha Lock works with any brush. So if I go onto some of these vintage brushes and I draw over it, you can see that it's kept only to the pre-existing pixels. Here's a little example of what you can produce within a few minutes on Procreate using this Alpha option. Now if I was trying to draw this building again and again, adding all the different colours, it would have taken hours, but through a simple trick really, what should have taken hours can now take a few minutes.